Hello everyone. So this is the third part of the Rootmotion based locomotion system I am working on in Unreal Engine, and today I am going to work on this turn in place animation. So if I move like this, character works like this, and once I press D, now I am pressing A. If I press D, that means the opposite direction to move. Character turns to that direction and start to move. It doesn't so implementing this turn in animation, that's what I am going to work on today. And this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Right, now we have this one, this animation blueprint and the character where it can toggle run in and walk in, and everything is based on the root motion of the animations. So still we don't have separate animations to turn left or turn right, it's like this. So we are going to work on turn in parts today. Right, so I have already imported this turn left and turn right, so it's not visible. So if I disable, so this is turn right 180 degrees, and this is turn right 90 degrees. Similarly left. So yeah, let me re-enable Rootmotion. Now we are going to use these animations to rotate the character before start walking in the opposite direction. Right, now if you pay the look at our locomotion blend space, here you can see we don't have any move back animation. So therefore when the forward vector is minus, it doesn't play any animation. Right, so let's go here and alright, let's try something simple first. If here in the place where we calculate the speed, let's print the forward speed first, like this, so that we can have some idea. If I now I'm going to press S, which is move back button. Now you can see the move forward value becomes -99, and when I release it, it becomes -0. Maybe something slightly like -0.001, I don't know. So anyway, it gets to, if I press back, it becomes minus. So therefore here let's do a blend pose by pull and true. So if this forward speed is larger than, let's say, -0.1, I'm gonna play the usual animation, otherwise I'm gonna use this right turn. Right, now let's see what happens. I'm gonna press back. Oh, it doesn't really rotate. Alright, right. Maybe it has something to do with this rotate character I implemented before. Let's print the velocity when I try to do the rotation. Oh. I don't need to print this anymore. Oh, it becomes something like 70. So yeah, that's the issue. So here I'll increase this to 100. Oh, alright, I know the issue. Here I am trying to align the character towards the direction my character I am plays looking at through the control direction. So instead of doing it like that, we have the desired velocity, and let's orient it to this desired velocity direction. So like this. And from this we can get rotation from X vector. Let's try this. Right, but it worked, but the only issue is that was too fast. What if I make this 1? Also right, that's better. It feels more smooth now. See? If I'm running, if I press Right. Okay. I think 0.5 is better for this. Let's see. Okay. Right. Now we have a problem here. The problem is it always turns to right. So we need to, yeah, let's use this turn right 90 and turn left 90. So how to select them? We, yeah, we can blend process by bool. No, not by, yeah, blend process by bool. So if the side speed is larger than 0, that means it should be a right turn, otherwise left turn. Let's see if I'm correct. Right. Okay. Shall we increase the play rate of these two? Because it feels like character is too slow. I still feel like something is wrong with the turning, because you can see if I press W now, the character kind of looks like confused. See, something is wrong. Shall we debug this? If I press W, alright, if I press S, it should turn back. It was okay. Oh, there, I think you saw both animation played. Why? To understand that, let's print the side speed. Yeah, as I can see here, first it is 0, and when I press S, it goes from minus to plus, and when I press W now, it goes from plus to minus. So yeah, when the moment is starting, it has a plus value, and then it because of that change, I think this happens. So instead of using 0, maybe it would be alright if we use, I'm not sure, like 0.1. So yeah, I don't think this is going to work here. Let's try another approach. Here, let's define a custom event called turn. As an input, let's define left or right, and here let's place slot animation, or what's the other one, place slot animation as dynamic montage. I don't know what that is. Right now I'm gonna select this based on left or right. So if left is true, then I have to use left turn 90. If right is true, if this is false, that means right. Left true, false right. Oh no, let's change this, it's confusing. Right, let's put only right. If this is false, that means it is left. If this is true, that means it is right. That's less confusing. So turn right if it is true, otherwise turn left. And if slot, for the slot, actually we haven't set up slots, so default slot, we have to give the slot as default slot. Right, and one loop. So let's add the do once node here, because I don't need to repeat this. And let's add a delay for the duration and reset after that. Right, now let's call this event here, just like using the same logic as here. Here what we're doing is, if speed forward is larger than -1, we are gonna call it, and also this condition. I'll copy this and paste here. Branch. If the speed forward is, actually here we should call this function, alright, only if this condition is false. That means speed forward is less than -1, so call turn event, and if the speed side is larger than 0.1, it's a right turn, otherwise it's a left turn. Let's see what happens now. Still I see some hiccup. I'll stop printing this, and here I'll print the side. I got false, double false, right? Right, it's okay actually. But I think I should increase this blend out time, maybe 0.5 seconds. Oh, that's odd. Actually, instead of using left turn 90, left turn, and instead of right turn 90, the right turn. It seems to work better. Let me show you. So now I'm gonna press S. You can see the character turns properly and come towards us. And if I press W, you can see character turns properly. Similarly, if I press S, this happens. This happens. Right. Okay, and also we might need to increase this blending time. How about 0.5? If I press, now I keep pressing D, and if I press A once, it turns like this. So that's kind of too fast, but maybe what if I reduce this alpha? Right, I think that's okay. And I'm gonna press A. Character turns like that and start working. If I press A and now here if I press D and release, so character still rotates completely. So that's also a good effect. Okay, so with that I'm gonna stop this episode. Hope you learned something about how to use Rootmotion based animations for Locomotion. And as always, the project files will be available through the Patreon page for downloading. Also, if you would like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. The link would be in the description below, and as a patron you will have access to exclusive series of third-person shooter series and other benefits. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. Hello everyone. So in this mini series I am going to cover how to implement character movement using character locomotion using Rootmotion enabled animations. So all these animations you see here have the Rootmotion enabled. It can run and walk, and the movement is driven using the Rootmotion, not with a movement input we usually do in the character. So also if I press S now, character turns in place like this, and if I press D, character turns in place like that. So before I start working back, character turns, and if I press S, W, character turns back and start moving. So yeah, everything is based on Rootmotion enabled animations, and that's what I am going to work on in this mini series. So this will be I'm gonna break down this Rootmotion based locomotion system into three parts. First one, I will work on the Rootmotion enabled locomotion blend space, and then I'm gonna show you how to implement toggle running and walking, and also orient the character to the movement when we use Rootmotion enabled animations, because usual method doesn't work with Rootmotion. And the next I'm gonna work on this turn-in animations. So yeah, as always, this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me.